Hi, welcome to Adhvaitha, and in this video let us look at Hinduism and let us understand what Hinduism stands for. Hinduism is very much misunderstood, not only in the West but even by many in the East. Swami Vivekananda called Hinduism the mother of all religions. This is true because Hinduism not only embraces and inspires all religions but also is the Sanatana Dharma, the ancient and eternal religion. But technically speaking, Hinduism is not a religion at all. Let us understand a little bit about Hinduism here. A religion is defined as a particular system of faith and worship. But Hinduism never propagated any particular system or belief or deity. Many will be surprised to know that one can choose to worship Jesus Christ and be a Hindu. One can choose to not worship or believe in any god and still be a Hindu. One can have an Devata, a favorite god to worship. One can believe in monotheism or polytheism. One can choose not to believe in anything and instead go into self-inquiry. One can adapt different philosophies as per his or her orientation from Adhvaitha, Sankhya, Yoga, Adhvaitha and so on. One can choose to walk on different paths of Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, or any combination of these. There are innumerable ways to realize the truth and Hinduism embraces all of it. But if Hinduism is so open and has no particular philosophy, then what it is? How can we understand it? What is its purpose? These are the obvious questions that we come to. To understand Hinduism, we need to understand Dharma. Dharma means righteousness or morality. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, whenever there is imbalance due to adharma or immorality in this world, I will come to establish the balance again. Nowhere he speaks about a religion of any kind. Apart from morality, the one thing Hinduism focuses on is the truth. Not a truth, but the truth, the ultimate truth. Many call this ultimate truth as God. What we call it is besides the point. What is important is realizing that truth. Why should one realize it, one might ask? There are two reasons. One, to achieve lasting eternal happiness and fulfillment. Two, to overcome fear. These are the most fundamental needs for anyone. We do a lot of things to be happy. Basically, whatever we do in life, we do it for happiness and fulfillment. It is just that some seek this in a bar and some in a temple, some through meditation and some through war. The feeling of fulfillment that one gets after reaching his or her goal is the same, irrespective of how they got there. But what many miss is that this fulfillment is temporary. No matter how big of a goal we achieve, there is always more we can do, and our mind will find the next thing for us to do. But there is one thing by achieving or realizing which we can attain eternal bliss and fulfillment. That is God. Once we realize that, there is no coming back. Every religion in its essence was created for this purpose, but we miss this fundamental point and fight about the nitty-gritty details. Hinduism understands that the important thing for an individual is to seek the truth and ultimately realize the truth. The way one chooses to realize the truth doesn't matter as long as one gets there. Now let's talk about fear. We all are victims of fear. We fear so many things from failure to death itself. Many psychologists say that every fear has its root in the fear of death. Now we fear death because we think we cease to exist. This scares us, but Adhvaitha Vedanta says what is truly you will never die. It always was and it will always be. But this is not a living realization for most of us. Hence we need to pursue and seek the truth and make every effort to realize the truth. Basically, we need to simply understand for now that by realizing God, we achieve lasting happiness, fulfillment and bliss. And also we overcome fear forever. This is why one should pursue the truth, and the truth is God. Hinduism is just an open culture and a way of life, where utmost importance is given to seeking this truth. Nothing else. Nothing else is more important to a true Hindu than to know this truth in its fullness. Every seeker is a Hindu. In this sense, Hinduism is a universal religion. Hinduism is beyond secularism, beyond faith, beyond any belief system, beyond any particular deity. It is eternal, the Sanatana Dharma. Thank you for listening and make sure to subscribe.